So you want to start a YouTube channel or a TikTok, or you just want to be a content creator your own way. Whatever the platform is, if it's on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, I'm not sure. You're here for some tips. I'm here to provide you with some tips that I find helpful. So let's get started. So if you're going to take this seriously as a job that you want to pursue, one thing I recommend is getting a part-time job or keeping your full-time job. If you're going to keep your full-time job, make sure that you have energy after work and you'll be golden, okay? Sometimes that's not going to happen, but if you are full-time, make sure you have that time for yourself where you can actually still exert energy for content creating. A part-time job, it's a little bit easier, but it's still very hard because you have to manage your time, but you do have a lot more room to dedicate whenever you are part-time. Money is slow. Stuff is not going to happen right away. You really have to build that audience, the engagement, the trust, and momentum for yourself. So don't expect money to come in right away because that's not realistic. My second tip is to stay committed. Success is not going to happen in a day, a week, or a month unless you actually pick up quickly and you have audiences from other platforms already. Then you know that's something different. But if you are just starting out, stay committed. Growth is slow, but I know some people really like grow very quickly. But the golden rule, stay committed. Do not get doubtful. Any type of content is gonna blow up. My third tip is very basic, but it's also kind of hard for some people, especially when you haven't done this before, and that is just pick up the camera and hit record, or take pictures if that's the other thing that you're doing. Pick up your phone, your camera, hit record, and just go with it. Have a topic that you have in mind, something that you have interest about, or you want to teach, or you want to inspire others. Just have that one topic and go for it. You don't have to have anything planned out. You don't have to have the details. You don't have to have the script. If you have a topic and you have some points that you want to talk about, that's it. You don't have to make it so overcomplicated whenever you're starting out, because if you make it too complicated, you make it like work or a huge daunting task, like a big deal out of it, then you're gonna burn out quick because it takes a lot of work to actually plan out every single detail. If you're more of a wing it person, wing it. If you're not, I'm not the person for you. And the other thing is just make it fun. If you plan out the content way too much when you're just starting out, because it's a little bit stressful to think about everything, you're gonna lose motivation, you're gonna lose interest. If you mess up a couple times, it's okay. You can edit everything afterwards, make it make sense. As long as you make your points, you're good. My fifth tip, make a list. If you keep it in here, it's not gonna happen, especially if you have a lot of things in your mind. So whenever you get an idea, put it on your notes, put it on a journal, put it somewhere, note it down, because you will forget it. And whenever you think about the details of the video, write it down, because you also will forget it. If you're an organized person, you can make an Excel sheet, you can make a document, you can make a Notion, and have everything there. The to-do lists, the video ideas, brainstorm ideas, okay? If you're struggling with some ideas, you can research content creators that have similar interests as you, and you see the videos that they do, look at the titles, look at the words that they use, because SEO is important. Also, there's AI tools that brainstorm ideas for you. I'm not really sure what the name of it is, but there's a website that put in some keywords and then it'll bring out topics for you to talk about, or questions that people might be wondering about from that specific topic. My sixth tip is invest in a good editing software, or don't. This is what I mean. There's two different softwares that you can use, paid and unpaid. I personally use unpaid because I still can get the work done with unpaid. If you want more of the advanced features and tools, go with the paid. So some of my favorite unpaid is iMovie, CAPCUT, DaVinci Resolve. Top one, CAPCUT. Paid is Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, After Effects, and there's some other little ones out there. If you're starting out and you don't want to invest in payments, go with free. It still works fine. At the end of the day, if you really want to not worry about anything, just pay, okay? Like I mentioned before, when you stay committed, you have to upload at least once a week, especially if you're on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, you can literally do it 3 times a week or 1 time every day. It's a lot more demanding for TikTok because it is short form. Try to hit 2. That would be even better than 1. Going back to my 6th point, use Canva for thumbnails if you want the free version. You can also pay for the pro, but Canva is a great tool if you want to do thumbnails. If you have Photoshop or anything like that, also use that tool if you're really good at editing. But you're gonna have to, you know, edit, practice. Your editing is not gonna be perfect the first time around, and that's okay. Practice makes perfect. Even me, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I still have a lot of room for improvement. So that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to make a video go viral, for example. With the schedule of posting, me and my sister, we posted every Friday, I believe. Monday we would record, or if I still had time, we would record the same day that we have to post. Set aside one day that you can record and then post another day, because it will give you time to breathe and edit or record other videos. But that would make a really consistent schedule for you and your channel. And then if you have room to upload more in different days, then you take that opportunity. Now this is going to get a little bit more for personal tip. Invest in yourself. Whenever you create content, whenever you're posting on social media, it's very different, especially if you're surrounded by people who don't do that, or if you have trouble doing stuff for yourself and staying committed. In entrepreneurship, basically, that's what it is. It's very hard because it takes a toll in your confidence. But invest in yourself. Make a schedule, because it is a self-made schedule. We're gonna have to manage a lot of your time. You have to manage everything, because you're in control, and the only person that decides whether you're going to be successful or not is you, and how much time you put into your work and what you actually want. It is easy to talk about, but it's so hard whenever you're struggling with it, and I struggle with it all the time. You have to believe in yourself and try not to let distractions take you off your path, because it will happen very easily. Things like home life, your work life, your social life. It's gonna distract you if you don't have a set schedule, because it's just gonna procrastinate the videos that you have to do, the content that you have to do, all that stuff. So you really have to believe in yourself and commit to your own goals. And there's gonna be ups and downs, okay? And that's normal. This can come in video statistics and your analytics. Sometimes you will skyrocket. Like, some of your videos would go viral. Other videos, not so much. But that's okay. That's what social media is. All your videos are not gonna hit viral unless like you're a super big person. But whenever you're starting off and you see some growth in your videos, you're gonna get really excited. You're like, oh my god, I'm finally making it. And then you post the next video and it's just like, oh, okay. Or you think that this video is so good, you post it, you think it's gonna go viral, and it doesn't, and that's okay. So that's gonna be a lot of ups and downs in video statistics and analytics. And it's also going to be ups and downs in your confidence, and if you doubt yourself or not, and how you're going to stay committed, because those downs will get you, and you're going to start to doubt every single thing about you. And like I mentioned before, is just hit record, post, and watch the momentum happen for you. If you're struggling with commitment to posting, if you're struggling with like overthinking and procrastinating, like, oh my god, I have to do this video, oh, I have to really like start investing in myself, I have to really believe in myself that I can do this video or content in general, the more you think about it, the less you're gonna do it, and the more you're gonna procrastinate. It's a never-ending cycle. Just stop overthinking, hit record, and watch the momentum happen for you, because whenever you start, you're gonna see how it feels whenever you're doing it. You're gonna find interest in it. You're gonna be good if you actually enjoy it. If you don't, then try something different, but watch the momentum happen for you whenever you just start. Once you start, it can only go up from there. As long as it brings joy to you, you will find it easy for the momentum to happen right away. That wasn't a great explanation of my last point, but you get it. And that's all my tips that I have for you, because this is still a learning process, a journey. It happens. All these points I mentioned are really important to me because they're personal from what I've experienced recently, literally. And it's just an ongoing cycle. As long as you believe in yourself and you invest in your goals and you just do it for yourself, believe in yourself, believe in your topics, believe that you can make it, you got it. Okay. So good luck in your journey, and I hope you have great success.